Okay, everybody. Hello. So today, as promised, I want to open up a line of communication and a discussion of how we can all begin to master the simulation. Before you can master the simulation, there are basic fundamentals that you need to grasp. Number one, you are more powerful than you realize. Number two, there are truths about our world and our reality that have been purposely hidden from you until now. Number three, you have been programmed. You are a program. You are a complex operating system. You exist in a hologram. As explained in the CIA document, approved for release on September 10, 2003. Subject, analysis and assessment of gateway process. Pay attention to the key words that are even listed in this language. We can use biofeedback to access self-cognitive powers. This right here will tell you that our brain energy is extremely valuable. Our focus is very valuable. Like how they say, where your attention goes, energy flows. Our brain activity, our brain energy is very powerful. It is very valuable. Why, after deceiving us for so long, why, after generations and generations of deception, would we be given this information about our own inner technology and about the reality of our universe being holographic? It states that matter does not exist. We will dissect this document and we will begin to understand why now, why I believe this is it was inevitable that we would all collectively advance. I mean, if we put it simply, we're pretty much timekeepers and data collectors. We are here to exist in space and time reality because of our input. We input our perceptions based on the biofeedback loop. We live in an algorithm. Like, our whole universe is holographic, and we exist in a complex operating system that includes biofeedback, algorithms, on off switches, like the way a computer works is in a resting and motion, on and off signals, transmitting signals amongst and within our electromagnetic field. I mean, our quantum physics and quantum mechanics, even when you start to understand the biological world of molecules, atoms, quarks, subatomic particles, and all of those things, when we start to understand that these biological tools are connectors to the human experience. So, sometimes we have to go back and learn biology, algebra, geometry, physics, and our just basic fundamental understanding of those things. So that way your logical mind can start to bridge the concepts. Even in the CIA document, it discusses like closed mindedness, and that is one of the main barriers of understanding the simulation, much less mastering the simulation. So, input, output, it's very fascinating. Now, one of the places that, I haven't myself looked very far into it, but one of the places that may give you an understanding of some of the concepts, some of the fundamentals of, okay, so it's like if you understand, okay, the Big Bang, or whatever your belief system is, this particular science explains what was before the Big Bang. It's called Kilanta science. Something I'll look more into as I look more into the CIA document and help to break it down. In the next video, I will take all the sections of my screenshots and of this document, and we can start to break down the document, understand the language, and we can talk then more about biological things that will also link us to some of our spiritual or religious beliefs. And we can all then start to speak the same language, even in separate, different opinions, cultures, all walks of life. And one of the things that maybe you guys can help me possibly to did y'all hear that? Okay, maybe I'm meant to be quiet about that for now. I usually don't get spooked because I get communication from all kinds of beings. That was a stern, like, Okay, so that is for another so also what the other language that we will talk about is we will make the link between like how, our basic understanding of how computers work, how software works, what is programming, and how we would be the hardware, how we would be the software, how would we be the programming itself. And also, so that way it's like, just analogies. And one of the things that may help us is to try to personify computer language. Maybe the personification of computer language would help us understand our own inner technology. You know, I mean, we got to start somewhere. We need to master the simulation. I have so many different bits, no pun intended. I have bits of info that need to kind of all, we need cohesiveness with the bits of info and some of the missing data information, so we can start to link ourselves to a higher state of consciousness collectively. Because, ooh, and we need to understand the universal laws, especially what I'm talking about now, the law of critical mass. When the majority, when we are the majority that are understanding and mastering the simulation, when we become the majority, we will unlock a whole new higher universe together, where we're not competing with each other. We are cooperating. We are helping each other to win. Now, there are programs that have been inserted into the deception strategy that was once holding us back collectively. One of the main programs has been what we now know as narcissism, but it is an extreme lower version of the human consciousness. This lower programming was a major distraction and major derailment in our collective evolution. So, things that are associated with narcissism, extreme shame, jealousy, competitiveness, it was a trigger that would cause certain ones of us to hold the others back. Until a time came where that program is now outdated. That some of the programs that some of us are collectively running on, the programs are outdated. It is time for system updates. And it is time to also update the hardware, because lower consciousness actions are not regenerative, are not sustainable. with when that energy is held within the human body. So you update your hardware by updating your software. Your emotions are your software. That is one clue. Your emotions, where they say, oh, you're soft, or you have a soft spot for this or that or such and such. Oh, you're a softie. That is your software, your emotions. Your emotions are your software. The hardware is your brain heart coherence. Your physical heart and physical brain, also your mind, your thoughts, and your feelings. Your thoughts and feelings are your software. Your brain and heart technology and your inner anatomy, is the hardware. But your neurons in your brain and along your spinal column are the transmitters. That's your hardwiring. And then this activity powers the entire world. Your brain activity powers the world. It powers the grid. Why do you think so much is being done? So much psychological warfare is being done on us collectively. But now we're at a time that this technology isn't working on us. It's not working the way it used to, because now we see it. Now we can call it out. Now we can stand up to it, and we can stand in our power, and we can master the simulation, and we can live collectively in a much higher, much better, much more resonating reality. Resonates with who we are authentically. We no longer need to be told how to be who we are, because we've been lied to anyway. Now it's time for us to ask the right questions, seek the right answers for the right reasons. And I'll be back with a little bit more in-depth. I was excited because I just wanted to just reach out. And you know what's so funny? I told my daughter this. Hey, boo-boo, when you see this, remember I told you when I make this video, the sun would come out. And the sun is out. The sun is out. I'll be knowing. But so do you. So do you. Tap into your intuitive abilities. The CIA document tells you how to do it, encourages you to do it, and it would serve you and serve us all collectively if you do it. If you just, we will discuss more about the basic fundamentals that you need to grasp. We will go into the CIA document, and we will discuss the vocabulary and figure out how to personify the computer language in order to understand ourselves as operating systems, as programs, as advanced technology. We are advanced, we are ancient, we are futuristic, and we are so powerful individually and collectively. Let's reach critical mass. Let's master the simulation. Let's root for each other. And let's live our lives in higher consciousness with higher vibrational actions and lots of self-love. Bye, y'all. I'll be back soon.